All right, welcome to the show, everybody. Oh my God. Yes. Here we go. We're coming to you live. We're large. We're in charge. We're ready. All right, so we're unboxing 6 feet of meat, by the way. It's really good. I'm excited about this, to be honest. And the reason I'm excited about this is, one, 6 feet of meat. Look at that. I'm going to take all of that. Hold on. It's upside down. 6 feet of meat per pack. The OG, dude. OG. Welcome to the show. We're taking this whole thing, and we're going to work our magic here. So this is exciting. You guys ready? The unboxing happens now. We're going to get the live going here real quick. We got to get the live chat up on the screen. Let's see. Didn't you love me faster than the devil? Run me straight into the ground. Got this song stuck in my head. Damn, dude. Here we go. We're taking 6 feet of meat today. We're always taking 6 feet of meat on this channel. This is where we go, dude. This is where the young man like myself, we go. Hold on, I gotta get some emojis. All right, like the video for more meat. That's what you need. Hold on, like the video. I gotta copy this. Let's see. Mike says, I created a homepage for an orphanage, but they had a hard time finding it. Who had a hard time finding it, man? Oh, I think I get the joke. That took me a second. Oh my God. All right, we're unboxing the Slim Jims. 6 feet of meat. Here we go. 6 feet of meat. Look at that. Say bye, Felicia. Okay. It took me a second to get that joke, dude. It took me a second, man. That's a good one. Okay. It's a little dark, but all right, here we go. All right, this isn't all 6 feet of the meat, but this is... Jade says, hi, what is the stream about? I also hope you're doing well today. Yeah, the stream is pretty much about, eating meat. No, just taking meat mainly. So we take meat, preferably. So we're going to have a Slim Jim here. I'm going to try this original Slim Jim. All right, we unboxed the 6 feet of meat. You get 4 of these, 4 individual Slim Jims in there.
Damn, you're very sexy.
Pause. Oh my God. Dang. Yeah, we're all about taking meat on this channel, all right? We take it long and take it hard. Can you please like and subscribe to my channel, please? Because I'm a simp. This is a Breathe Right strip. It helps me breathe. What is on your nose? Says Jade. Like I said, breathe right strip. A guy assaulted me with milk. How dare he? How dare he? That's a good one, Mike. I like that one. Taking meat is wild. Mike says taking meat. Hell yeah, dude. You gotta take the meat sometimes. So I'm gonna take some meat and then we're gonna eat a pizza. I'm gonna eat some pizza in front of you guys. It's gonna be a good video. Yeah, make sure you guys are watching on the, either the live or the horizontal stream, whichever your preference is. I'm simulcasting on both to YouTube, and makes life a little bit easier. Here we go. Unwrapping it here. Very good. It's really good. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh. That's really good. I take a ribeye steak, please. Hell yeah. This is hella sus. You know what you're doing, boy. Absolutely. This isn't sus. This is normal. This is normal young man behavior. No, yeah. So we can smell the meat he's taking. Hell yeah. I'll make sure it's good meat. I love, dude, Slim Jims are the best. I take a ribeye steak, please. Hell yeah. Smart man. Meat taking one-on-one? Absolutely, bro. Oh, yeah. Yep. Pretty much having pizza and a Slim Jim for dinner. And we're probably going to have some spinach as well. Oh, really good. So how are you guys doing tonight? You just watched me eat a Slim Jim. But yeah, 6 feet of meat. A bit of a mukbang tonight. We're going to eat all sorts of things. In fact, while I'm waiting for the pizza, I'm going to eat a couple of... I have pretty much eaten nothing today. I'm like running on an empty stomach. So, Mike says I'm having spaghetti. Hell yeah, Mike. Get it, G-Dog. The G-Dogs are all in the house tonight. Just stay away from that Diet Mountain Dew. Yeah, I agree with that. Diet Mountain Dew is a weird one. It has a weird taste. I also... if they made Diet Mountain Dew with, like, sucralose, I'd be all on board with it. Be way on board with it. But I try to avoid aspartame if I can. Mike says, here in South Florida. Hell yeah, Mike. Get it, G-Dog. Hell yeah. But South Florida, man, get it, dude. You're a Florida man. I'm afraid of you. Drinking the rest of my pomegranate juice. Love the pomegranates. All about that life. Bolt House Farms, pretty good. Always a solid choice. And I deal with raccoons and iguanas. Hell yeah, real Florida. You are a real Florida man, dude. You're more legit than I am. Makes my mussy hard. Just thinking about it. The Slimmer says should probably invest in a company that produces aspartame. No, they got in almost all things diet. Well, it's not necessarily a bad idea. Let's see, what's the chat saying? So, this is live action. You see me simulcasting. They see me simulcasting. Gotta. Oh, man. Feeling good, though. Feeling good. Gotta get that meat. But yeah, overall, very tasty. Let's see. Mike says, take some more meat. Are you insinuating something? Are you... Oh, you mean I should eat more food? Okay. Better not be anything sexual. Better not be anything sexual, bro. Pause. Random guy on YouTube says, Dad, the trunk is hot again. It doesn't have to be. If you would just be a good boy, everything would be fine. All right? So whatever. Mike says in the chat, Earth is Earth is definitely Damn it. I love doing these simulcasts, though. This is great. So I'm casting not only a horizontal version of this, I'm casting a vertical a version of this to YouTube, which is really fun, by the way. I'm having a blast with this. I just prefer doing live shows, you know what I mean? Less editing. You know, anything can happen. You know, you try to do everything in one take, but, you know, you make errors. And it forces you to get better. Forces you to be more precise. Think about your words a little bit. But, nah, I still talk off the cuff. I'm still an off-the-cuff shooter. Yeah, dude. So I went to Grocery Outlet and I got this. The 6 feet of meat. My biological stepson says the baby oil is exciting me. My mussy is shining. That just ruined my night. But thank you, Ty Lord, my mussy brother, my mussy brony brother, and biological stepson. We thank you. We thank you on the Michael Garza channel. Oh, you're so cute. It's a cute channel. I don't know why I'm speaking like an Asian woman, but whatever. It's so cute. Mike says, show me curved water. I am a sphere, and I am made of mostly water. So in a sense, I am the curved water. My mussy boy, he who shall not be named, Ty Lord, says, laughing emoji. Why are you gay? But yeah, I don't know what's up with everybody wanting me to, do things with my meat. You sickos, bunch of sick, twisted fiends. Everybody wants to, this is what I get. I'm just a mussy boy. The mussy is the bussy, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm that kind of guy. Oh, good Lord, Tyler. Jesus Christ. Oh, good Lord. No. Don't say all that gay shit, dude. No. Oh. No more mussies. No more mussy stuff. It's gross. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Oh, good Lord. I'll tell you what, Tyler. Next time you come over, you could just take this, and you could take this meat. Oh, this show gets way too gay. That's the one thing about this show is it's mussy madness most of the time. It's we're all about the mussy, and it's a gay old time for the most part. I want to see your kneecaps. Good Lord. If you give me a super chat, I might. You gonna give me a super chat, bro? Mike just wants to see these kneecaps. My man is on a mission to see my kneecaps. Got a little bit of a messy desk at the moment. I got to clean it up a little. Clean up these wrappers. I'm a white rapper. You guys want more meat? You gotta like the video, man. You gotta like the video, or else I don't know. I did do what I promised. 6 feet of meat. I only had a fourth of this. I had 25% of this. I didn't take all the meat. I only took 25% of the meat. I took just the tip. I didn't take all the meat. I know. You guys are disappointed. I get it. I understand, man. It's tough. Your boy disappointed you. Mike, why do you want to see my kneecaps so bad, you fucking weirdo? Ever tried dolphin milk? Milked on purpose. These jokes are so bad, but I appreciate them. Thank you, Mike. Your dad jokes are making my mussy kind of sad. My mussy's sad. That's what I'm trying to say. You're making me kind of sad. You're making my mussy not feel fresh. Mussy's gotta stay fresh, fresh till the end. You gotta keep your mussy fresh. You got to keep the mussy fresh. Just saying. Oh, shit. My kitchen timer is about ready to go off. Here we go, dude. Mussy madness, dude. It's the mussy times. Oh, that's right. There's a lot of NBA games on. This is kind of dope. Entire video of Japan's favorite chord progression and why it works. That's kind of cool. My buddy Nathan sent me a pretty cool little video. It looks like it's Japan's favorite chord progression and why it works. I'll have to look into that a little bit further. All right, Mussy Madness time. All right. Mike says, let's see what Mike is saying here. I am incredibly high right now and eating a giant plate of spaghetti. Get it, Mike? Get the spaghetti. You got to do your thing, brother. I appreciate it. And then Mike in the chat says, more laughing emojis. I dig it, brother. I dig it. My brony brothers. I'm not even a real brony, but you all make me feel like a brony brother. And I appreciate it. And I could be your G-Dog, baby. I can mussy away the pain. I'm going to rub tomato sauce on my nips. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I'm going to rub tomato sauce on my nips. You better watch out. I'm going to do a dips. I don't know why. Everybody's really mean to my mussy. Everybody's really mean to my pussy. Did you say something about my pussy? You talking about my pussy? Oh, dude, Tim Smith is on the horizontal feed. So one of the reasons why I do a horizontal and a vertical live is because I want to make sure that the viewers who prefer the horizontal feed can actually get the horizontal feed in all of its glory. But Tim Smith is saying on the horizontal feed that I can't read. Jesus. Hockey playoffs are in effect. Dallas, Colorado tied. So Dallas and Colorado are tied. Edmonton versus LA is going strong. So that is Tim reporting on the Canadian hockey at the moment. Now, I can't put his chat on the window, at least not at the moment. I could copy and paste it into the vertical chat so everybody can see it, but I'll just read it out. Tim Smith also says, Nico Harrison is the Tim Walls of basketball. That's very accurate, by the way. That is extremely accurate. And the reason I say that is because the Luka Doncic trade, I want to talk about that real quick. Thank you for bringing that up, Tim. So the Luka Doncic trade was probably one of the worst, absolute fucking worst trades of all time. I don't know how the Dallas Mavericks can recover from it. I really don't know. They can, obviously. Every franchise does usually. Most big-time franchises like Dallas Mavericks or Los Angeles Lakers, they do recover from bad trades. The problem here is the owners are trying to sell the team. So they're tanking, they're getting rid of their star players. They're basically making it to where nobody wants to go to the games anymore, and they're trying to lower the valuation of the team. And think about it. It's actually kind of brilliant. If you want to lower the valuation of the team, so you could sell the team at a more reasonable price to people who would want to pay for a lower price. Think about it. Would you want to buy the Dallas Mavericks at a very high price? No, you wouldn't. But there'd be a lot of buyers if the Mavs organization tanks the team, lowers the value of the franchise, they could sell it because there will be a lot of billionaires who will want to take it over and try to make the Mavericks great again. Make Mavericks great again, dude. I feel so bad for that franchise, though, dude. Dude, if we had Luka and Portland got rid of Luka, I'd be pissed. I would have been like, fuck that. All right, you guys want to see me eat pizza with a fork? Let's see. Mike says, laughing emojis. You're worried about the Mavericks when the goddamn... Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. But, yeah, Tim, like, Nico Harrison is probably the worst general manager of all time. Straight up. Tim, if you do go to the vertical live, I can actually, if you do want your comments to be shown on the vertical live, I actually have the vertical live chat up. I have both chat windows open for myself to view. But if you want your comment to be displayed live on the show, I mean, it doesn't really matter either way. I don't mind like narrating. I love narrating a good Tim Smith comment. All right, let's see here. I'm going to keep the microphone away from the pizza because I will splatter. I'm eating pizza with a fork at the moment, so look how hot that is. Woo. So I used avocado oil, and oh man, makes everything so much better. Yeah, I used avocado oil on this shit. Look at that. That makes the crust so much better. Oh my God. It's cool because you can cook it longer without burning it using avocado oil. The crust is a little, I mean, the bottom of the crust obviously is a little bit tarred. But outside of it though, pretty good. Very good. Yeah, I definitely wanted pizza tonight, so when I was over at a grocery outlet, I was like, yeah, let's get a pizza. So good. Ooh, that's hot. Oh. But yeah, man, Dallas Mavericks, I'm worried about that franchise, bro. They need to get their shit together. Pizza's so fucking good, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna eat the rest of this with my fork, though. I gotta feel sophisticated. Eating this pizza with a fork feels good. Cheers. Fork approved. Let's get more pizza. Woo! All right. Who's ready to watch me eat? You ready? Can you do this? Let's do this. All right. Bon appetit. By the way, if anybody wants to comment, feel free to comment. Questions, comments, you name it. I will say, avocado oil is my favorite oil to cook with. I do like baby oil because of Diddy, but, you know, whatever. Diddy's the man. The only thing that is flat here is my ass. There is an argument, though, that you could say that the universe is relatively flat. The Earth is round, but there is a theory that the universe is fairly flat for the most part, which is kind of wild to think about. I don't know how much faith I put in that theory. But I'd like to believe the universe is fairly round. You know what I mean? Unless it just goes in two separate directions. That would be interesting. Going back to Tim Smith's comments about Nico Harrison being the Tim Walz of basketball, you're right. And the owners of the Dallas Mavericks are the Kamala Harris of NBA owners. Absolutely. God, Nico Harrison's such a bad GM. Like, I understand that he actually put together a really good team. Like, Dallas did go to the finals last year. He put together a great team, but why would he go and ruin it? Getting rid of Luka does not solve any problems. In fact, it creates more. You traded for Anthony Davis, who is constantly injured, by the way. He's not staying on the floor long enough. You got Max Christie, he's good. But, you know, he's just good. You know, he's not going to improve your team by leaps and bounds unless he gets better. Wow. The Mavs need to figure their shit out, man. Very, very good. Scrody McBooger says, you are a Harris voter, and you know it. You got me. You found me out. I voted for Kamala Make Ya Holla. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't vote for that bitch. She's awful. She might be the most incompetent fucking... Biden's incompetent, but she's like on Biden levels of incompetence, man. But I am stoked we got Trump back. I'm not going to lie. I'm still pretty stoked about it. I know everybody's like, he's crashing the markets. It's like, dude, sometimes noses got to get a little bloodied. But I appreciate it, G-Dog. I appreciate it, Mr. Scrooty McBurger. I appreciate you. I feel like the camera might be a little sideways. Hold on. It's a little, might be a little slanted. Kind of evens it out. Maybe just a little bit. There we go. That kind of evens it out. There we go. Didn't you love me? All right, man. So, what's Bitcoin at? It's time to bet against Bitcoin, man. I'm always betting against this shit. 'Cause it's garbage. Bitcoin, my click coin, dude. Hell yeah. Didn't you love me faster than the... All right, man. I'm feeling good. Betting against Bitcoin, making my click coin. Bitcoin, my click coin, dude. Hell yeah. How dare you? How dare you say that Nico Harrison is the Tim Walz of basketball? Just kidding, though. That's a good one, though. I mean, it really is a good analysis because he is, like, Nico Harrison doing what he did, man. Because he helped build up that franchise, And then all of a sudden makes a bonehead move to get rid of Luka freaking Doncic. That's huge. Tim Smith says, where should I visit when I'm in Toronto? Shark Aquarium, Hockey Hall of Fame, Craft Beer Market, Royal Ontario Museum, my bank's headquarters. Yeah, you could do all the above. You might be able to do all the above. So let's see, you could hold on. You could go to the craft beer market first, buy a whole bunch of beers, and then go to the Shark Aquarium, get a little drunk, you get a little inebriated, hang out at the Shark Aquarium for a bit, and then maybe give the I don't know, don't give the sharks any IPAs or anything, but then you could go to the Hockey Hall of Fame. Yeah, that would be pretty dope, actually. I'm assuming that they have Wayne Gretzky there. I mean, you have to. Well, obviously, Wayne Gretzky's in the Hockey Hall of Fame, but damn, dude. Craft Beer Mart, that's so cool. A Royal Ontario Museum. I've never heard of the Royal Ontario Museum, but that sounds badass, dude. And then, I don't know what bank you go through, but your bank's headquarters. Just go to the headquarters and be like, look, I want a 1% interest rate loan of $100,000. You're gonna make this happen, and they could do it. They could be like, wow, you have a lot of balls to walk into the headquarters and just ask us for a 1% interest rate loan for 100,000 bones, dude. You could do it. Go right to the headquarters, brother. That's what I would do. I'd be like, I want a fucking loan with a 1% interest rate, 100,000. That's all I want. Oh, man. I'm feeling a little bloaty right now, dude. See, that's what happens when I eat pizza, man. I bloat up. Because I am a part Hispanic. Let's see. But that's another reason why I drink the apple juice. It helps clear out the body. It's a good cleanser. It's a cleansing palate. Let's see. As I do the shows, I do like to try to write things down. I try, just write down ideas, kind of crystallize some of my thoughts. Now we're 48 minutes in. Hell yeah. Tim Smith says, I got tickets to the Hockey Hall of Fame. Gonna hit the craft beer. Okay, so you're gonna go to the Hockey Hall of Fame first. Okay, cool. Dude, I can't wait to see some of those pictures, dude. It's gonna be sick as hell. Actually, I could do an entire. If you do take a lot of pictures, man, that would be sick. I'd if you're willing, I'd be more than willing to show them off to the audience when it does happen. That'd be sick as hell. Grab it right away. We'll see what else happens. Yeah, get it, Tim, dude. That's fucking pimp. Let's see. So, hockey is such a... you know what's funny? I always thought there was 4 quarters in hockey, just like in basketball. It turns out there's just, 3 periods, basically. And when I found that out, dude, I was like, what? There's 3 motherfucking periods? That's bullshit. Let's see. The museum is... So Tim says the museum is too far away. Might go to the beach. Seeing the Billy Corgan concert that day on the 12th. Hell yeah, June 12th. Hell yeah. We're seeing Tom Green here in a couple weeks, which is going to be really fun. Get to see the legend himself, dude. One of my favorite freaking comedians of all time. Dude, it sounds like a good time, though, man. Holy shit. So Tim Smith said the period started when hockey was played outdoors on frozen lakes. They would switch every 20 minutes so that the sun wasn't in the same team's eyes the whole game. Oh. Okay. So that's where the whole 20-minute rule comes from. That's actually kind of cool. I like that, dude. That's cool. I did not know any of this. You see, the thing about hockey, man, hockey has... You know, what's wild about hockey is it's got a long history. And, you know, I think it's growing in popularity. I think hockey is legitimately growing in popularity. Now more than ever, I think people are done with the NBA because the NBA's kind of become pretty woke and annoying. But then you see, like, freaking hockey, where there's actual fights that break out on the ice and people don't get suspended for, like, 3 games. They just go to a penalty box for a bit and then they come back in the game. Like, that's the one thing I appreciate about hockey, is that they let the players duke it out if they want to duke it out, man. If they got beef, it's like, hey, let's fucking throw shit down. And that's it. I love that. That's like the one element about hockey I think is great. Tim Smith says, are you seeing Tom Green in Eugene? Yes, I am, my man. I am seeing Mr. Tom Green in Eugene, Oregon. It's going to be dope. It's going to be May... Oh, shit. Already forgot the date. Already took the time off for it, though. Thank goodness. It's just May. It's going to be on the weekend. It's going to be on May 2nd, I believe. Going to be really, really fun, though. Let's see. Tim Smith asked, yeah, I already read that. My bad. Oh, man. Let's see. I do want to apologize, man. YouTube, when it comes to horizontal live videos, they just don't put it out there as much. They're definitely trying to get people to do more live videos that are vertical. So I figured the only way to combat this problem is to do 2 separate live videos at the same exact time, simulcast to YouTube in 2 separate, formats. It does make doing this a little bit easier, though, because the archivability of a live video that's horizontal is a lot better. So I want this show to be seen by more people, because I do want to expand the audience, man. I think it's fun to expand audience reach. And, there might be some people out here who could really use some insight, not financial advice, by the way, but insight on how to invest, just some basic education. And luckily, investing in itself is not really hard. I think if you're just an average person, I mean, everybody's, fairly normal. But like as far as it goes, you probably make the same amount as a lot of people out there, whoever's watching at the moment. And, sometimes it's best to think differently. Investing is a good thing. And I think it's nothing to shy away from. I hope more people start investing. And that's the whole point of this channel. I want to expand the reach. I want to get like I said, I always like to get the mussy out. My mussy's got to be out and ready and wild, man. But get it, man, dude. I think it's gonna be fun to see Tom Green in Eugene, though, man. It's gonna be fucking cool. But yeah, overall it's gonna be the bee's knees, my man. It's gonna be pimp. And then of course I'm gonna see Our Lady Peace as well. That's gonna be a good time. Our Lady Peace. Honestly, Our Lady Peace is one of the greatest bands in my opinion, just because I love Canadian rock. It makes me hard, but Canadian alternative rock makes my bussy go. You know, if there's one thing that makes my bussy go, it is Canadian alternative rock. That is for sure. It's pretty cool. I got to go to a grocery outlet earlier with my boy Nathan. Nathan was wanting to chill out, so we were like, all right, let's go to grocery outlet real quick. And I had to do some laundry, but you know, that's where I got the Slim Jims at. Finished off this pomegranate juice, and yeah, feeling good. I'll tell you what, though, I love grocery outlet, man. It's one of the best places to shop. It's pretty much where I get all my groceries at, and for the most part, it is tight. I gotta check something real quick in my Wells Fargo account. Let's see. Cash advances and balance transfers. Super Chase ATM transfers for bad signs on the internet. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude, this is awesome. I need to sign up for more like no annual fee credit cards that have like a really cool sign up bonus, because if I can get one of those, like it's what I got for the 2% cash back one, so I'm definitely making sure I get to the 500 mark so I can get that free 200. But of course, I'm just using it as a grocery card for the time being, and then just paying it off. I pay off all my credit cards every 2 weeks, and I just use them for basic shit too. It's funny. The irony is I don't use credit cards to build up my credit, and it actually has made my credit look really, really good. I have very, very good credit. But it's because I pay off all my cards every 2 weeks and I don't hold the balance. I never hold a balance on my cards, and that actually helps a lot. I keep a very, very low balance. Letitia K says hello. Hello, Letitia. How you doing? Do your damn thing, you thing, you thing. Do your damn thing, you thing, you thing. Do your damn thing, you thing, you thing. But yeah, just really, I love the cashback rewards. Obviously the best cashback reward is not spending money, but if you have to spend money, if I have to go to the grocery store, so being able to get cash back on groceries is really, really helpful. Believe it or not, like it goes to things. Think about it. If you have to spend $100 on groceries and you have a 3% cash back card, you're getting $3 back per every $100 you spend at the grocery store. So in a lot of ways, that $3 can go to other little things. It can go towards bills. It can go towards just whatever you can think of, man. And it's fantastic in my opinion. So I love cashback reward cards. They're just great, and they're a way to not have to spend as much money, which is dope. Breaking down the walls in my own mind, saving my for the bad time. Get up, stand like a champion. All right, let's see what else we got here. Also, another reason why I like using credit cards is that I don't have to handle any money. Very simple. Tap and go, tap and go, tap and go. Cashback rewards. I don't have to worry about what am I going to do with all the change I get back? So there's a lot of advantages to never using cash. I mean, I still do keep at least a $20 bill in my wallet. You never know. Maybe go to an ATM or not, go to a restaurant. They're down, for whatever. I never go to restaurants, but sometimes it happens. And feels good though. I'm really happy I'm betting against Bitcoin right now. I don't know when the investment will pay off, but it could pay off soon. Betting against something is, if it's a Ponzi scheme, bet against it. It's very rare that you could bet against a Ponzi scheme in most situations, but when something is so obviously a Ponzi scheme, you got to bet against it, right? So I'm constantly betting against Bitcoin. Bitcoin is awful. It's terrible. It's you're basically just getting a string of data. You're trading your money for a string of data. Everybody says that I'm putting my money into it. No, you're not putting your money into it. You're trading your money away for a string of data. And that is essentially what you're getting. And everybody's like, well, Bitcoin's so much better than gold. It's like, yeah, I understand the software behind it's really impressive. There's a proof of work algorithm, so you can't really duplicate anything. That's actually kind of cool. I actually appreciate that. In that sense, it's very innovative. However, the actual problem is Bitcoin in itself is not useful, and it can't be backed by anything. That's its main issue. If you can't back it by anything, it's not anything. It's pointless. So I'm very excited to be able to bet against Bitcoin whenever I can, because it's just it's not a good investment, period. It's actually one of the worst investments more than anything. So I'm always very, very, very happy to bet against it, for sure. Well, if anybody's got any questions, let me know. I'm always more than happy to answer to the best of my abilities. I am going to eat one more piece of pizza, but that is about the extent of what I can eat tonight. That is going to be the rest of my meals. Keep it simple, but hold on. Tish Slay says 100% agree. I appreciate it, Tish. Thank you. Thank you, Letitia K. I appreciate your participation as well. But yeah, I'm excited for this Tom Green concert. Appreciate it. All right. Gonna get more pizza. One more moment, folks. Woo. Okay. All right. Oh. Cheers. I am the Tim Walls of YouTubers. I'm gonna type that in the chat. What the fuck? Hell yeah. Oh, let me put all messages. Hold on. Here we go. Tim Smith says, put up a poll right now. Canadian election in 1 week. Canada is over or boomers destroyed? Oh, hold on. Mike Moda. All right. I got the poll up. Now I can see all the messages, which is a good thing. But I am the Tim Walls of YouTube. Didn't you love me? Oh shit. You gotta vote. One vote. 50-50 split. 50% of you say Canada's over. 50% of you say boomers are destroyed. Oh my god. Oh my god. This pizza's over. There's gonna be the battle of the polls, man. There's gonna be polls everywhere. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie, I love using avocado oil. It's the best. It's all I need. It's the one thing I've realized. So what's going... Oh, so that I saw like a little glimpse of a headline on this. Hold on. I'm going to look this up real quick. Shannon Sharpe, I guess, has an alleged... I guess he's been accused of sexual assault, battery, that sort of things, man. That's crazy. That's wild. Damn it. Because, I like Shannon Sharpe. I hope it's all fake. Whoa. Damn, dude. So one of these headlines says, Shannon Sharpe, this is from people.com, by the way. Shannon Sharpe accused of anally raping a woman in a lawsuit. Wow. The quote says he demanded a complete control. That's crazy, man. $50 million, though. Damn. I don't know. Look, anybody can accuse anybody of anything. Even though Shannon Sharpe's been pretty woke for the most part, and, sometimes he's a little annoying, but I don't think... I don't know. I think it's because he's really successful. And sometimes women, maybe they had a fling for a bit, it's possible. Like, I just don't necessarily believe everything that I hear in the headlines, because sometimes they try to take down people, man. And I don't always believe what I'm seeing. Diddy, SBF, Sharpe would be a lit jail cell. Now, Diddy and Sam Bankman-Fried absolutely deserve to be in prison. For the most part. Diddy's done a lot of crazy shit, man. A lot of crazy shit. Oh, we got Driving with Spice in the horizontal feed. Heck yeah. So Driving with Spice says, hey, you. Loving the short videos. How long do you think I should do this? Is there a certain time frame or just a few days? I mean, I usually release at least 4 short videos a day. I'm responding to Driving with Spice, just everybody on the vertical one real quick. Let's see. Yes. I usually, like I said, I try to release at the bare minimum 3 a day. I don't always do that though. Sometimes I don't even release any shorts during a day and I forget. Sometimes it's good to just try to remind yourself to do like 3 short videos. You use hashtags for sure. I kind of changed my tone on the hashtag quantity. I've been kind of working with ChatGPT on this a little bit, trying to figure out what the right amount is. Ultimately, ChatGPT was able to do enough research and determined that 3 to 5 hashtags are pretty decent. So overall, it's pretty good. So yeah, I would say 3 to 5 hashtags, but yeah, I try to do, if I can, three or more short videos a day. I've been trying to remind myself to do more short videos. So I love doing these live ones though, but short videos really bring in more viewers for sure. So really, the thing is, you got to get the attention that you can get on there. So keep up with the short videos. Tim Smith says, hey, Spice, Garza keeps it short, but I can go all night long. Get it, dude. Get it. Tim's the man, dude. Dude, I think Driving with Spice and Tim Smith are the new YouTube power couple, in my opinion. I consider them a YouTube power couple. So I don't know. I'm hooking up people. I'm hooking up people on YouTube right now. This is awesome. I feel like I'm that Will Smith character. Was that Will Smith character Hitch, where he's like hooking up people and stuff, but he can't like get himself a date or something? Can't remember. I never watched the movie. I just saw like a summary. I love Will Smith though. I don't care. I don't care if Will Smith is a cuck, because Will Smith is a cuck. But I still love Will Smith. I can't help it. I love Will Smith. Even though he slapped Chris Rock the way he did, which was pretty freaking infamous, by the way. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. That's so funny. But yeah, no. Anyway, Will Smith is the man. I go off on tangents. Sorry about that, folks. I got to get back to... That's the great thing about live video. You never know where you're going to go with it, especially when you're interacting with people in the chat. You just don't know where you're going to go with it. Tim Smith says in the horizontal feed, she knows how to deliver a few whoppers to my man. Oh, Tim. Oh, Tim. Oh, that's funny, dude. Tim's the man. Oh, it's too good. But yeah, overall with the Diddy, SBF, and Sharp, that would be a pretty lit jail cell. Because one, you would get to learn the music business from Diddy. You'd hopefully become a better athlete, better football player by getting to know Shannon Sharp. And then SBF, you can learn how to scam people by hanging out with SBF for a bit. So it would be an interesting trio. That's three mentors that you probably shouldn't have. Well, Shannon Sharp's a great football player. I think Shannon Sharp is probably innocent because $50 million, that's a lot of fucking money. And sure, did he probably have some crazy texts with that girl? Sure. They might have been in like a fling relationship, but yeah. Is Shannon Sharp kind of an intense dude though? Yes, he is, but I don't know, man. It depends on how consensual it was. Hopefully it was consensual, but we'll let the jury decide. I still believe he's innocent until proven guilty. I really do believe in due process. And even with Diddy, I don't think Diddy's completely guilty. I don't know yet. We got to see more evidence. I don't know if the trials have already been done and over with Diddy, but we shall see. We shall see. Driving with Spice is good, or buy flowers from man on side of street. So Tim Smith says, me and Spice, the Happy Meal America. So Tim and Spice are the Happy Meal that Americans need right now. Hashtag DoorDash. Tim, you're the man, dude. You're the man now, dog. Tim's the man. That's all I gotta say. Fucking beast, dude. It's so funny. Oh, man. No, it's just so cool. I'm glad that viewers actually have the ability to bounce back and forth between the horizontal feed and the vertical. Because in the horizontal feed, you can see pretty much the whole area behind me. You can see the whole fucking thing. You can see more of you could see more of this side of my desk. You could see more of that side of the kitchen. See if I'm keeping it clean. Oh, hold on. Boop. I hate it when I will admit, as much as I love the Logitech Brio, and I think it's a very, very awesome camera, I've had it for a while, and I hope it's not going dead. I love you, Logitech Brio. But the Brio may be ending its life cycle at the moment. It's actually held up. This webcam has held up very well over the years. So I've been very, very impressed by how long the Logitech Brio has held up. So it's a very high quality camera, and that's one of the reasons why I recommend it. By the way, I have Amazon affiliate links. I'm going to give a quick disclaimer, actually, if I'm going to start talking about those. Hold on. So, Just a quick heads up, some of the links in the description are affiliate links, which means if you buy something through them, I might get a small commission. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and it helps support the channel. I appreciate you, and I need to put a bathmate in the descriptions. I need to link people to bathmates. Driving with Spice says, I agree, okay. Hell yeah. Tim Smith and Spice. Dude, that's like Ben and J-Lo, dude. It's Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, dude. Oh my God. Yes, it is. I think I just realized. Because I think Spice, I think you're like, you're a Latina. Tim Smith, I think you're whatever nationality Ben Affleck would be. You guys are basically J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, and Ben Affleck. That's what I've determined. I come up with way too many crackpot determinations on this show. It gets a little ridiculous. I thank you guys for putting up with my dry ass sense of humor. It's drier. My sense of humor feels drier than my mussy. That's not good. It's drier than your mussies, though. That's the question. I keep my mussy moist sometimes, though. I don't keep it wet. I keep it moist. It's a big difference. Deal with it. I'm very intense about my mussy. Tim Smith says Spice is like when you bite into a pack of Taco Bell burger sauce and squirt it all over your shoulder. I can't read that. Dude, Tim, you're just killing me, bro. You're killing me. I love it, man. Oh, it's too good, man. But yeah, hashtag Tim and Spice, dude. DoorDash, hell yeah. Freaking beasts. I dig it, dude. Oh, man. I'm probably going to end the stream here in just a little bit, but I'm going to check something real quick. I think I'll stay on for about 10 more minutes. I think 10 more minutes feels good. Drowning. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a fat crap here in a moment. I might make some short videos while I'm sitting on the toilet, though. We have the meats. We beat my meat. Everybody trying to beat my meat. You talking about my pussy? Oh boy. Ooh, I may have to. Oh boy. I am having. Ooh, that apple juice is killing me. I love saying that, though. You talking about my pussy? You talking about my pussy? Everybody's talking about my pussy. Here we go. Let's see. All right. Well, that's a beautiful thing. Driving with Spice is saying chalupas are hell. Chalupas are the best. I love chalupas. Driving with Spice also wants pizza. Hell yeah. It's a damn good time. All right. Well, I am going to catch y'all later. I thought I would stay on for 10 more minutes, but honestly, I'm about to freaking crap my pants. And I'm a little bit tired. I'm probably going to sit down on the toilet, read a book for a bit while I'm taking a crap, and then I don't know why I'm describing all this to you guys. You guys don't need to know any of this. I love telling you guys everything. Exactly hottest Happy Meal ever. Let's see. Yep, absolutely. Tim Smith says, Spice, where are you at tonight? So Tim is saying, where you at tonight? Pizza. Hey, dude, Tim and Spice need to do a dinner. Tim and Spice need to do a dinner date. They need to go to L.A., go to Pizza Hut like Tim was saying. All right, and they need to... Oh, Redondo Beach? You're in Redondo? That's awesome. Holy crap. Freaking baller. Hell yeah. Now, I just want to give a heads up. The reason that you guys can't see any of these chats that I'm reading is because these are all on the horizontal video, and the sad part is I can only pick and choose really just one of the chats. You know what I could do, though? I might be limiting myself. I just realized. I could technically put two. That's just more work, though. Most of the time, most of the chats usually end up in the vertical live. So kind of it works itself out either way, but let's see. Let's see what I'm looking at here. Let's look at this is hi. Hello. Welcome to the show. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Appreciate it. More likes, the more subscribers. We got 3 votes. 67% are saying Canada is over. 33% say boomers destroyed. Oh my god. Let's see. So driving with Spice is like, who is Tim Walz? So Tim Walz is like was he was like the vice presidential candidate for Kamala Harris, but thank God it was a short-lived campaign. Thank goodness. It was one of the worst run campaigns of all time. It was pretty bad. It was rough. Hello, Daenaria Cruz. I appreciate the chat. Appreciate it. All right, you guys. I am tired. Normally I would stay on a little bit longer, but I do gotta use the bathroom, and it's getting late for me, so I need to catch up on a little bit of sleep, and I need to chill. I need to chill for a bit. But anyway. Okay, so the poll itself, the poll is actually on the vertical live, and it's not on the so you're watching it from the horizontal feed. I'm actually simulcasting right now. I'm simulcasting the horizontal and the vertical feeds. So I'm only showing the chat and the poll from the vertical one. There is no poll on the horizontal one at the moment, sadly. I should start doing that though, where I have polls on each separate one that has a different question. That would actually make things more entertaining because people might want to go back and forth in answer on the poll. I don't know how much incentive. There says, hey, I always wanted to make my own burger restaurant. Yeah, that'd be cool. There's a lot of competition, but if you feel like you can make a unique enough burger that people, or at least a good enough burger that people would want, it doesn't even have to be the best burger, as long as it's effective, as long as it's good, decent price, decent quality, it's usually good. It could even be mediocre if you really want it to be. Sorry about that. I know you just got on this one, but I've been streaming for like an hour and 30 minutes, and I got to use the bathroom, so... I'm going to try to answer this real quick. Tim Smith says, Spice is nice. I've seen Garza's pull. Oh, my God. Tim Smith, you're crazy. I love you, bro. You're the man. Let's see. Driving with Spice says, what do you use the avocado oil on? I use avocado oil on so much shit. At least I started using... I used to use olive oil, but I kind of prefer avocado oil at this point. It's a little more spendy, but I only use like a tablespoon of it, and I use it on my little indoor grill. I use it when I'm making pizza. I actually spread it across the pan because it doesn't really interfere with the taste of the pizza. In fact, it kind of enhances it. Let's see. He used it on his bowl. Tim Smith says, I use my avocado oil on my bowl. Let's see. Danny Chris, I wanted to add mascots in it. That would be okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be dope as hell. I will say this, though. I'm going to show you guys 6 feet of meat. Do you guys want to see 6 feet of meat? Here you go. That's what you get. This is 6 feet of meat right here. All right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Driving with Spice. Make sure you guys subscribe to Driving with Spice, though. And, anybody who's on here, and subscribe to them, too. I like to see people's channels grow, and always want to see Driving with Spice's channel grow. I want to see, I know my boy Michael Donaldson isn't on, but, definitely subscribe to Michael Donaldson. He's a stud. I haven't seen my boy Yager's farm in a while. My boy Jim. I hope he's doing all right. Make sure you guys subscribe to Yager's farm. I got to check out his channel here in a bit. See how he's doing, man. But yeah, overall, I want to thank you guys, and just make sure you guys have a good night. Later, everybody.